Paris, a five-letter word that encapsulates centuries of beauty, art, and passion. It's not just a capital, but a global icon, a city that pulses with emotion, lives in the imagination, and is rooted in memory. In Paris, you don't just walk on the ground, you walk above a history of light. The Eiffel Tower is not just a steel structure, but a symbol of wonder, adventure, and love. And at night, when it sparkles with its lights, you feel as if the entire city is slowly breathing and smiling. Wander down the Champs-Élysées, one of the most beautiful streets in the world, where fashion intersects with luxury and souls mingle in elegant revelry. Then turn into Montmartre, the hill that witnessed the birth of art, freedom, and beautiful madness. Here Picasso painted, here Edith Piaf sang, and here you too will melt into the magic of the moment. Enter Notre Dame Cathedral, where time stands still between stained glass windows and the silent bell. And in the Louvre, you'll find the Mona Lisa. She doesn't just smile at you, she stares at you, revealing you without speaking. Paris is not a tourist destination. It's a novel, written by humanity in the language of the eyes. We now head to the heart of the French countryside, to the Loire Valley, where castles sway like dreams suspended between earth and sky. Here, as you walk through nature, you'll be amazed by the Château de Chambord, with its intricate architectural design and unimaginable beauty. There you'll find the Château de Chenonceau, suspended above a river, like a true fairy tale. The Loire Valley is not just a place, it's a journey through time. Chalets that tell stories, meticulously crafted gardens, and vineyards that produce wines that taste like time itself. Every corner tells of kings and princes, love and betrayal, art and the birth of civilizations. We ascend to the northeast, to Alsace, where the French spirit blends with a German pulse in an irresistibly charming blend. The villages of Alsace are as if they came out of a children's picture book. Colorful wooden houses, flower-bedecked windows, and small squares brimming with joy. Strasbourg, the capital of the region, is a city of canals, cathedrals, and European history. In winter, it transforms into a land of stories, with Christmas markets filled with lights, music, and the scent of cinnamon. Here, you don't need a map. Just follow your heart and walk. Every corner will lead you to a more beautiful surprise than the last. Now we move south, to where the sun embraces the sea and life pulses with an amazing rhythm, to the French Riviera. From Nice to Cannes, from Saint-Tropez to Monaco, every city here sparkles like a diamond on a pure blue beach. Nice, the city of art and light, is famous for its enchanting seafront and the color of its sky that never fades. Cannes, the city of cinema and festivals where luxury meets creativity. And Saint-Tropez, that coastal jewel that attracts celebrities yet remains true to its simple charm. On the Riviera, palm trees sway to the rhythm of the sea, and the ports transport you to a world of tranquility, beauty, and sophistication. Here, time isn't measured by hours, but by the number of breathtaking sunsets and the number of moments when you wish the world would stop.
Oldest and most renowned wine trails, offering a delightful exploration of both history and gastronomy. Stretching approximately 170 kilometers between Colmar and Strasbourg, the route is dotted with centuries-old vine houses and charming wine estates. Each village along the way holds its own story, and every tasting reveals a new aroma that enriches your journey. The landscape is painted with green hills, sprawling vineyards, and quaint medieval villages, setting a picturesque backdrop for a leisurely drive through wine country. This route appeals not only to wine enthusiasts, but also to lovers of history and nature, providing a blend of cultural heritage and natural beauty. White wines crafted from Riesling and Gewürztraminer grapes stand out as regional specialties, and the Alsace wine route is truly an unparalleled experience for anyone who cherishes the art of slow travel and discovery.
In the southeast of France, there's a piece of paradise called Provence, where lavender fields bloom every summer, and the earth turns into a purple carpet for the sun to sweep over. In Provence, you don't hear the noise of the cities, only the whisper of the wind through the grass and the bird's song over the olive groves. The houses here are simple, yet they fill the heart with tranquility. The markets are filled with perfumes, spices, flowers, and the chatter of villagers. It's the land of artists, the land of Van Gogh, who painted here madness, beauty, and life. And every moment you spend in Provence, you feel like you're melting into a color, a fragrance, or a moment you don't want to end. To the west, where the sea meets the rocks, lie Normandy and Brittany, where clouds gather and stories are born. At Mont Saint-Michel, the church rises above the rocks, surrounded by the tide, like a fairy tale castle sailing between water and sky. Normandy, with its verdant lands and historic coastlines, has witnessed war and peace. Brittany, meanwhile, is a blend of legends, ships, and music. Here the sea has a different voice. Here stories are told by the wind. And when your soul yearns for heights, we take you to the French Alps, where the whiteness is endless and the air is purer than a dream. In winter, the peaks transform into enchanting, snowy worlds. In summer, flowers bloom on the mountain slopes and the rivers sing the melodies of life. Chamonix, Alpe d'Huez, Megève. These names are not just tourist destinations, but rather an invitation to tranquility, contemplation, and adventure. Here, every moment reminds you that you are small in the face of the majesty of creation, but your heart expands the closer you get to the sky. And here, in a single moment, we close the book of the journey, but we realize that every scene we witnessed was not the end, but the beginning of a new desire for discovery. Those moments when we breathed in the scent of lavender in Provence, that sunset we watched from a balcony overlooking the Seine in Paris, that silence that surrounded us as we stood atop one of the Alps, these were not just images passing before the eye, but real experiences, touching the soul, igniting within us a sense of belonging to the world. France, with all its elegance and antiquity, history and modernity, culture and tranquility, is not just a country. It is a mirror in which each of us sees a part of ourselves. Perhaps you love the narrow streets of the villages of Alsace, or the royal gardens of the Chateau of the Loire, or perhaps you were enchanted by the architectural details or the warm flavor of French cuisine. Whatever it was, France touched something special in you, something that cannot be explained in words. Perhaps this is the secret, that when you visit places like these, you're never the same again. Something changes inside you. You become calmer, more open, more grateful, and you suddenly realize that the world is bigger than your routine and that life is more beautiful than you thought. Because we believe that travel isn't just about geography, but also about meaning, feelings, and experience. This journey with you was more than just a video. It was a true moment of sharing, of amazement, of closeness. And if you've been with us so far, you're part of this journey, of this channel, of this dream. Don't leave without leaving a small trace. Subscribe now to the channel, because there are more wonders to promise you and more journeys to take with you. Click the like button if you believe that beauty deserves to reach everyone, that a single moment of inspiration can change someone's day or even their life. And write to us in the comments. What scene has most captivated your heart? What city have you dreamed of visiting? Was France as you imagined it, or even more beautiful? Every comment you write, every word, every opinion means a lot to us. It's not just an interaction, but a thread of the human dialogue we seek. We promise you that what's to come will be even more wonderful, deeper, and more beautiful. We will take you to other continents, to forgotten civilizations, to places even the locals don't know. But we will always start here, from passion, from beauty, from that simple desire to see the world with an open heart. So see you from here, from the heart of France, and see you on your next trip, from another place, from another dream, and from a new wonder, on a planet that never ceases to amaze. These were the wonders of France, and this was only the beginning.